Hey guys, what's up? My name's Ines. I write kissing books, and today I'm having a bit of a breakdown because I need to meet some new people. Want to have a meet cute? Let's break it down. I come bearing gifts. I created a workbook called the Romance Roadmap. You can find the download link in show notes, or you can visit ineswrites.com/romance map. The roadmap guides you through outlining the necessary scenes to craft an unputdownable love stories. No tragedies allowed. The first stop on the road to romance is creating empathy. The second stop is the meet cute, and that's where we are today. The meet cute is the classic scene in a romance movie or novel where two or more strangers cross paths for the first time on the page or on the screen. The characters may feel either a mutual attraction, an aversion, or something in between. But this meet cute should be memorable and may even be remixed in the ending near the happily ever after of the story. Because I like to break things down, I decided to make some categories for this expected scene. I think I've narrowed it down, but I'd love to know what you think. I think that there are four elements to a great meet cute. They are the setting, the trope, the connection or attraction, and the situation. Let's start at the setting. You'll find more of this in your romance roadmap, so make sure to download and follow along. In the setting, we want to deal with place, time, mood, and tone. If we take a look at a book like Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, it's set in the Victorian era as its time period. The place is a small town, and the mood or tone is that this book, for its time, was a contemporary romance with a social commentary tone about marriage and the plight of unmarried middle class women. A book like Twilight from Stephanie Meyer is the exact same book, except it's set in the 20th century, it's placed also in a small town, but the mood and the tone is that this is a paranormal romance with some suspense elements for the tone. And then a book like 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James, again, the exact same story, is set in the 20th century. It's a big city romance. The mood or tone is that it's a coming of age sexual awakening, and it has tones of an erotic romance. So you can see just by looking at the place, time, mood, and tone, you can take one story and you can mix and match it a lot of different ways. Moving on to trope, again, those three books, Pride and Prejudice, Twilight, and 50 Shades of Grey, have the same trope. It's opposites attract with class and social differences. I think that the setting and the trope will help you to direct the characters. For example, if you have an office romance, you can have the setting be in the copy room, or maybe it's at the Christmas party. The trope helps you to understand the stakes early on in the story. So, in this office romance, we know that one or both of the lovers could lose their job if this romance blooms and then is uncovered by people in the office. I think what needs to be decided are the connection of the lovers and the situation that they find themselves in. So let's look at how they're connected, the attraction that they initially have to one another. The types of connection or attraction were already set forth by film scholars, and they noted that there are four types of attraction. There is pull, where the characters are instantly and mutually attracted to each other, like in Romeo and Juliet, which we all know is not a romance. There could also be a push attraction where the characters are instantly and mutually disinterested in one another, like in When Harry Met Sally. There could be a push pull attraction where one character is instantly attracted, but the other character is disinterested, like in the film and book, The Notebook. Also not a romance. has romantic elements. There's also neutral nervous, where one character awkwardly tries to hide their attraction while the other character is completely oblivious to the situation, like in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. For menage and reverse harem, you can just adjust the number of characters, but I do feel that these four types of attractions are set in stone, and your different love interests can have different connections and attractions with each other. For our trope of office romance, which is our setting, the tone is present day. Our heroine could be the boss who just got a promotion. The hero might be the new intern, or maybe even the guy working in the mailroom. No matter which attraction or connection you choose, whether they're immediately into each other or they have some type of pulling resistance, the stakes are high for both of them. The boss's reputation could be on the line if she's caught with a subordinate. He could lose his job for fraternizing with the boss. So we know where they're going to meet. You can choose how they'll react when they meet. We know the stakes of them getting together because of the trope, office romance. But how should it happen? How should the meet cute happen? This is when we come to the situation. I believe the situations in which the meet cute can take place are heroic, where one lover rescues the other from danger or from a questionable situation. Think a superhero or military romance. The situation could be embarrassing, where one or both or more reverse harem readers of the lovers find themselves in an uncomfortably or cringeworthy situation. Think of just about any romantic comedy. It might be insta love, where one or both or more of the lovers see stars and forevers when they spot the other. Think paranormal romance like wolf shifters or vampires. It could also be contentious or adversarial, where they're at each other's throats either immediately or for something that happened on the page or in the past, like in The Hating Game. You'll set the tone of the novel for this office romance depending upon the situation. The hero could be heroic and rescue our heroine from a break in the office. Or maybe it's an embarrassing situation where she's changing in her office and he walks in. It could be insta love, where they spot each other in the copy room and sparks go off in their eyes as well as in the copy machine. Or maybe it's contentious or adversarial, where he interrupts her big presentation as he's trying to fix the presentation board. All of these can work, but you want to make sure that you're hitting all four: the setting, the trope, the connection or attraction, and the situation to make your meet cute memorable. If you're listening in October, you can follow me for Preptober as I use these very techniques to plot my own meet cute in my new steamy contemporary romance, which I plan to draft for November's NaNoWriMo event. Want a more in-depth exploration of pacing? Try out my Page Turner Pacing course, How to Write a Binge-Worthy Novel in 21 Days at AnessWrites.com/PTP for Page Turner Pacing. You can also read more breakdowns and chat with others on my free Substack at AnessWrites.substack.com. In the meantime, you go get them words. I'll try to keep it together until the next time we break it down. I'll see you then. Bye.